Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and ready to cheer on the Texas A&m Aggies. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&m Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will kick it away to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Aggies offense will take the first swing of the game. The Lone Star State has a ton of rivalries, but this one outshines all the rest.
Yeah, the three of us have had an opportunity to call this game in the past, and you can just feel the tradition when these two teams take the field, right, David? You got the 12th man, you got Bevo. This is special.
You got one side that thinks they're way better than the other side side thinks they're way better. I'll let you decide which one thinks which, but every year, no love lost.
That pass is incomplete. The hiatus in this great rivalry has been way too long. But, guys, we were there the last time they squared off in 2011, and how great is it to have A&m and Texas back?
It's one of the most special rivalries in all of college football, and unfortunately with conference realignment, it took this game away. But now that they're both back in the SEC, David, we're back on in this great game.
Yeah, and we get to continue the hate, the pettiness. Just, you got to love it, man. That's what makes rivals so good. In-state rivals going at it. We lose that with conference realignment, but we get it back with this one.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&m students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky.
And he breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Texas A&m going up tempo.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go.
The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Smokey the Cannon was firing the last time these two teams met as Texas pulled out a close one.
You know, when winning teams win a rivalry game like this, they get the bragging rights. That just seems like it's magnified in this state, though. That was a huge win for Texas a year ago.
Well, I mean, you mean everything's bigger in Texas? We've never heard that before. Obviously, when you beat the Aggies in a rivalry game, the bragging rights run deep for a whole year.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make...
Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular...
Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Here's the handoff. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. The give out of the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Now they're going to throw it. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Bolden. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They move the tight end all over. They're going to run it. Plows through the defense.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Golden. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Finds the tight end. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
Your play's going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle?
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Muhammad. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Shakes off a tackler.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And now on 1st down after converting with the run. He wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Grab behind the line. It's Bond. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Golden. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking for a man. It's Ewers. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Texas A&m has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route line. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped him getting the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Going deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd...
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas A&m. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And he'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to run for it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Power football with the run. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The Longhorns will move the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Stopped after making the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Texas A&m has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To throw, it's Ewers. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And now on second down for this offense. He leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&m a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. The short hands, it's Muhammad. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down, man. I think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Makes his connection.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Gets it out fast. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. Brings up second and
2nd and goal for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Texas A&m will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be dragged down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that.
Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&m has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take that?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They believe they can run right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout. Their offense. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Going up top on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. The throw. He's got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he'll make the catch at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Texas! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal, and what they hope will be a...
So impressed with the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game plan, they know who they are, and they go out and they execute. It's as if they're not even thinking about the college football playoff. David, they're just trying to be the best version of themselves each and every week.
And it sounds cliche and it sounds stupid, but know who you are, do it well, don't beat yourself. All those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's done a great job up until this point. I got a feeling they're going to finish really strong, and I got a feeling those college football playoffs are right around the corner.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this is...